and welcome to today's video where we're looking at MyMemory USB 3 flash drives. We're looking at 3 different drives. We're looking at a 16GB, a 32GB and a 128GB to actually see if the transfer speeds and write speeds are actually what they say they are. According to this one, it's 80 megabytes per second for the 16GB, it's 80 for the 32GB, and it's 200 megabytes per second for the 128GB, and we'll actually test each one to see if they're telling the truth or not. And without further ado, we'll go straight to the testing. Okay, the results are in. So I checked the 16GB and that was coming out at 8.79 megabytes per second, and on the website it was unspecified. The read speed, that previously was right, this is the read speed now, it was 118 megabytes per second. On the website it specified 80 megabytes per second, so it's actually reading faster than it said it should. On the 32GB, the write speed was 20.1 megabytes per second, and on the website it was unspecified. On the read speed it was 103 megabytes per second, and on the website and literature, like on here, 80 megabytes per second for the 32GB. So next we had the 128GB, and the write speed for that was 13.2 megabytes per second. On the website it was specified as 60, so it's like, that's a big gap there. And for read speed it was 224 megabytes per second. On the literature and on the website that was 200 megabytes per second, so it's actually 24 megabytes faster than it said it would be. But here's the odd thing, I also have a second 128GB card, as you can see there, 128GB, but this one is actually reading as only 32GB and not 128 for some reason, and I never actually checked that when I purchased this card, and I actually had stuff on here that I saved, and it's only 120, it said it should be 128 but it's only on 32. And if you check both of them, the cards are totally different. The writing on top, I'll show you this up close in just a second, but if you look through the other cards, it would actually be closer to the 32GB, because the 16 is also totally different as well. So it looks like this has been stamped wrong. This has been stamped wrong when it's been put through the 32GB press. So we just have to look into that and see what MyMemory actually says when I email them about it. Right, so here's a close-up of the actual numbers. This one is the one that is actually 128GB. This one is the actual 32GB, and this one's is a 32GB. And as you can see, the numbers are exactly the same, while the numbers on this one are different. This one's actually got 071 90 40. This one's got, and I'm having to have a look at it because it's really tiny, this 85 19 040, and this one has 04 19 0110. So it looks like it's been stamped wrong and it's actually been packaged wrong, and they've put this through as a 128GB when it should be only 32. I wonder what they're actually going to say, because I bought this card in less than a year ago, maybe about 7 months ago, and I haven't actually noticed that this card is only 32 GB. So that's really disappointing and worrying. So I'm going to have to make an update video when this is sorted out. So thank you for viewing and expect more videos coming soon.